Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I created this look. I actually wore this look on my birthday and I really like the way it came out, so I wanted to film it. Let's just get started. I already did my eyebrows off camera like I normally always do, but now I'm just priming my eyes with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the Fair 00. This is what I normally always use to prime my eyes, so I'm just doing that. And then the palette that we're going to be using today is the BH Cosmetics 88 matte palette, and we're mainly going to be focusing on those purples and pinks that you see. And honestly, I'm just using a mixture of the purples from the palette. There's not one specific purple that I'm dipping into. I just, use whatever was in the palette, to be honest. Also, sorry if the color looks a little bit off sometimes. The camera, as I was editing, I noticed the camera didn't pick up the color as vibrant as it was in person, so I had to mess with the saturation. So if it looks weird, sorry, I'm still trying to work on that type of thing. But anyways, I'm gonna use the pink from the Beauty Killer palette by Jeffree Star, and just on the same exact brush because I want this to be really blended in together and very airbrushed I'm just gonna be brushing that pink all over. If you want something more opaque, I would suggest either using your finger or even a flat brush. But for me, I just wanted it something super fanned out and kind of meshed together. So that's what I'm popping in the center. And then I went back and just added a couple more purple, or a couple more of the purple shades at the inner and outer corner of the eye. And yeah, just blending that all in, same brush. And then after that, I'm using this e.l.f. Glitter product. Honestly, I'm not sure what it's meant for, but it's the best. Look at that. Look at that glitter, and I promise you it does not move once it's dried. No lie. So I'm just popping a little bit of that in the center of the lids. You can't really tell on camera. Oh, it's so frustrating because it looks so freaking beautiful, but it's not picking it up. But just trust me, it looks bomb. And now I'm taking some NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to be tapping that again in the center of the eyelid because we're going to go in with a loose glitter. And I'm sorry, I forgot to record the package of what it looks like, but it's basically chunky glitter with mixture of stars and different size circles. So I'm just tapping that in the center. And then I'm putting on some mascara. I'm so out of breath. Oh my god. Okay, after that, I'm putting on some eyeliner just to kind of so that way whenever I put my eyelashes on, it's it's more seamless. You can't really tell I'm wearing lashes, even though in a second the lashes I'm about to show you, they're not very easy to work with, I promise you. These are the lashes I'm talking about. These are from Violet Voss. I bought them from Target. Sorry, while my lash glue is drying, I actually prime my face with this. I'm all over the place, but I normally do this when my lashes are drying. So my lash glue is on, it's drying, priming my face. In the meantime, this is my favorite primer. And yeah, I'm just putting that on my face. And now back to my lashes. As I was saying, these are not very easy to work with. I did get them from Walmart, and it said limited edition. They are very pretty lashes, and I don't have any lashes like them, that are spiky like that. But they're just so hard to work with. I don't even, and they kind of poked my eye, and the band was super thick. And I don't know, but I really wanted a short pointy lash, so I just powered through it, got them on, and moved on. Because that's all you can do. So now what we're doing is still putting on lashes. Dang, I didn't know I made this clip so very long. What was I thinking? Oh, dance sesh, yes. If you're not singing and dancing while you're getting ready, are you really getting ready? Answer me that. Riddle me that. I don't think you really are. But anyways, so yeah, we're just putting on that stubborn little lash, and then we're going to move on to the face. I'm using my favorite foundation. This is the Milani foundation, and I only use the tiniest bit because this is so full coverage, for me at least. And I'm fortunate enough to not have really bad acne. I will break out every now and then, but this amount I find is enough for me. So that's all that I'm using. I'm just buffing that in with the Real Techniques brush. I can't even speak. And now I am using that same white concealer from ColourPop, and I'm also going to be mixing it in with one of the other shades. I think this is Fair Double or 08, I think. I just find that this one, it does oxidize, so I find that mixing the two colors kind of you know, gives me that light bright effect under my eyes that I really like so much. So just using the same brush. Also, my concealer brush is actually dirty. Yeah, so but yeah, I'm just blending that in, and look at how, like, I just want you guys to see like how well it blends out together, you know, like it just blends very well. It's a very good product, affordable. I believe it's only like $6. So and then yeah, I don't know what that face is for, honestly. I was like confused for some reason. I don't remember what I was even thinking about. But anyways, now we're gonna be cream contouring. I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer. I want to say this is in the shade Chestnut, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure, if that makes any sense. So I'm just putting it in the usual spots for bronzing and whatnot. Giving myself a painting on a 5 o'clock shadow, and I'm also going to be using that for the forehead, and then I do put it on my nose in a sec. Yep. I don't cream contour often, but I do like to do it. It's just like an extra step that, you know, I just don't ever really want to do. I don't make the time to do it, so I don't do it. But this time I was like, you know what? Who cares? Let me just cream contour this hoe. And I really do like the way it comes out. But now to blend it out, I'm going to be taking a, I think these are called like duo fiber brushes. I'm not really sure, but this one's from e.l.f. And I like the way it blends out the cream contour, so that's what I'm using to blend it out. And so yeah, also this product is super a little bit of it goes a long way. So, and I had to learn that the hard way. When I first used this product, I used way too much, and it was just a mess. Okay, it was a mess. And like I said, if you're not singing and dancing while you're getting ready, are you really even getting ready? Also, this video wasn't even meant to be a voiceover. I was gonna talk through this video, but by the time I got to filming, my mom was home, and I don't like to film, or I don't like to I don't mind filming, but I don't like to do like talking videos while people are home, either because there's always going to be background noise, and I'm just not comfortable in front of filming with other people when they can hear me just yet. So that's why this is a voiceover. So I just put on some music and I just did my thing, I guess. And I kind of like to bring that up on the cheeks as well, kind of like where you would apply where you'd apply blush, like on the apples of the cheeks, because I think that looks really pretty. And then after I blend that out with that brush, I'm going to take my foundation brush to kind of make sure everything blends in very well with the foundation, and to kind of, this was really good too if you go a little bit heavy-handed. And now I'm going to now I'm going to blend out my nose contour, and this is also a Real Techniques brush, but I think it's meant for concealing. To be honest with you, I would use a smaller, more dense brush to do this, but I couldn't find one to use, so that's why I'm using this one. But it worked well anyway, so it is what it is. So I'm just tapping that out with my finger also for a more seamless blend, serving face there, and making sure just the lines aren't too harsh or whatever. And then after that, I take that white concealer again, just a teeny tiny bit, and I put that in the center of the nose, and then I blend it out with my finger, because your fingers are always the best blending tools, especially for cream products. And after that, I'm gonna use some cream blush. This may look intense, but I promise you it gets even more intense. I don't know why, for some reason I'm on this like blush frenzy where I just need piles and piles of blush on my face. So I go really heavy-handed. You do not have to go heavy-handed by any means. I just like the look. I really do also like taking it up to the corner of my eye for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about just yet. I don't know. But then just to make sure that blends in with the contour or the blush or The bronzer we use, I just take that same brush, and I go over tap that area as well, and then I put some on my nose, the tip of my nose, because again I like that look. I don't know what it is. And now I'm taking this cream highlight from Wet n Wild, and I use it to tap that on my finger. And now to set my face, I'm just setting the areas that crease. This is the Too Faced Ethereal powder, and this is a knockoff beauty blender as well. This isn't like a real one, but I use this sponge to specifically for powder, blah blah blah, get it out. So I'm just setting the places that crease, which is under my eyes. I also get really bad smile lines, and then I tried this whole thing where they cut their contour thing, their jaw contour thing. I don't know. I didn't like it. I would never do it again. I just never done it before, and I want to try it out, and so there I am. At least I don't think I've ever done it before. Maybe I have. I don't know. Also, my forehead gets really, really oily, and make sure you are not inhaling this because it's intense. You will feel like you're dying. Trust me. So once all that is down, honestly, I do not bake like too long at all. Like once I put it down, honestly, I immediately wipe it off. So to wipe it off, I normally use this, it's supposed to be bronzer, but I don't find it very bronzy. It has a very light shimmer though. This is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, and this is what I normally use to set my face because it has a really pretty sheen to it. So that's what I'm just doing there. And I'm taking the Anastasia contour kit, and I am just placing tiniest bit of that on the contour areas. I go in with bronzer a little bit later, but after that I'm going to contour my nose. So for this I am using a small little dense brush. This is how I like to contour my nose. I like to kind of stamp it in the shape that I want, kind of build up the product, and then once I'm done with that, I will take a fluffier brush, kind of like this one here, and then I just blend out the product so it's not too harsh, because I'm still working on my nose contour, to be honest with you. So yeah, still testing it out, but so far this is what I've been doing. I think it looks okay. So now I'm with bronzer. I'm using the Pop Beauty bronzer, and this really huge Real Techniques brush that I adore because it's the best for bronzer. So I'm just brushing that all over my cheeks. And then once we're done with that, I decide to take the plunge and use the pink eyeshadow as blush. Again, I've been really into intense blush, so I thought, why the heck not? So I am just blending that onto my cheeks, and again right under my eye. And I do also put that on my nose. I don't know why I really like this look. I feel like some people might think it makes you look sick, but I don't know. I just think it looks cute. So now I'm taking just a mixture of the purple shades and running that under my lash line and smoking it out, making sure it's really like buffed out, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the inner corner of my eye using this shade Oh Sun from the Juvia's Place palette. I don't remember what palette this is, but I use it as a highlight for the inner corner of my eyes. I didn't get a good clip, but I did put it underneath my brow bone as well. And then I thought, why not just use it as a highlight? So then I put it on the tip of my nose, because it was surprisingly like not super like opaque. It didn't have much of a base. It was just a highlight. So put that on my cheekbones because it looks like glass. It looks so gorgeous. So yeah, if you don't have a highlight, now you know you can just use eyeshadow. Basically the same thing, I think, right? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, after that, I take that same e.l.f. glitter and I put it on my cheekbones for a more intense highlight. And now I'm just taking a nude liquid lipstick and I'm lining my lips. I don't know what that was. But this is a not liquid lipstick. This is a lip liner from Urban Decay. And I think it's in the shade Naked. And I bought it in a bundle with the matching lipstick called Naked. And it is really like it's a really pretty nude. It's like my lips but better almost. So that's what I'm using to outline my lips. So I'm just doing that. You guys, I really have to work on like not running out of breath when I do these voiceovers. I don't know what it is. Anyways, so now I am going to use these two liquid lipsticks from Lime Crime, and the first one is a purple shade, and I believe it's called Utopia, but I just place that in the middle and then tap that out with my finger to blend it out. And then I take that pink shade, this is Pink Velvet, and I do the exact same thing, put it in the middle and then blend it out. And I felt like it needed some gloss, so I'm taking this e.l.f. gloss, which is supposed to be a plumping lip gloss. Now I don't know if it plumps my lips, I know it does sting, but I just really like the way it looks. It has a really pretty sheen to it, so I just dap that on top, and then that is it. We are done with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in